This is the retrograde 6-month reading for the zodiac sign of Aquarius. Aquarius, what is it that you need to learn during the next 6 months? What lessons will come up for you? Where could you best be spending your time? What new opportunities are going to manifest for you that you need to pay attention to? Where are your energies and attentions being spent? And what is it that you need to know? This is also going to be a Leo in new moon reading for the zodiac sign of Aquarius. And we're going to talk about what's coming up for you, where you could be being better, where there are missed opportunities, what you need to pay attention to, any blind spots that you have, and just what is required for you to be your highest and your best self. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what we have here. I have one more deck to shuffle for us because I am Aquarius too. And then we're going to take it from there. Okay, Aquarius. The first card that I have is Saturn, and it came in upside down. Now, if you guys were paying attention to the retrograde videos that I posted earlier, you would know that right now Saturn is in retrograde. So, what does Saturn want us to know right now, Aquarius? What message is old man Saturn trying to get to us during this time? So, we have Gemini. It's appearing upright, which is the energy of duality. It is going back and forth between positive and negativity, masculine and feminine, anything that has a opposite. And we're going back and forth in those energies. We have the 12th house of spirituality, subconscious, and where you yield to a greater power. We have the warrior card that says be fearless. We have the abundance cards, which is appearing upright, and we have judgment. So I'm going to go into all of these cards and what they mean for us and why did we get them and how we can best utilize and maximize this energy. Okay, Aquarius. I am seeing that there has been a very tough, rough out of you. It bent you, but you didn't break, okay? So, in order to pioneer forward and get to the blessings that you're meant to have, to manifest this abundance, to fully enjoy it, to come out of survival mode, to step out of poverty consciousness, to get the blessings and the abundance and the bags that await you, you are going to have to step out on faith. You are going to have to be fearless. You're going to have to be a warrior. You're going to have to step into your power. You didn't experience the things that you experienced just to stay put or to stay in a lower vibrating place or to not rise to the occasion that you've been called to. You are ready to go to the next level. You're ready to ascend. But first, in order to get there, you need to spend some time reflecting on what it is you have learned in this season and how it is you're going to move forward. This time was not in vain. Your efforts were not ignored. This time wasn't to punish you or to penalize you. It was to make you stronger. It was so that you can enjoy the blessings that you say that you want. So you could enjoy the fruit of your labor. Like the same things that you said that you wanted, there was a certain initiation required spiritually for you to obtain them. Now that you've been through those things, don't allow yourself to get distracted and to kind of like stay in a negative place and be like, oh, I went through this and this and this and this. Yeah, but you also overcame it, Aquarius. So like, don't stay down, okay? Don't stay in a negative place. Like, yes, it happened. Yes, you survived. Yes, you made it. Now that you've made it to the promised land, what are you going to do with these new blessings? What are you going to do with this new wisdom that you gained as you went through these trials? You went through this trauma. Like, are you going to go back and teach and heal other people? What is it that you're going to do and why? That's what you need to focus on in this season. You are essentially going to be able to profit from all the things that you've endured. there is going to be a lot of blessings available to you, but you have to think positively. You have to stay focused. You may have to surround yourself with people who are where you want to be. You've outgrown your current space, your current circle. You may even have to relocate. There is just a lot of newness available to you, Aquarius, but as long as you're like stuck in the past or fixated on what did not work, you will not be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. You will not be able to move forward. You will not be able to see the blessings that are directly in front of you, that are yours, that have your name on it, because you're focused on the wrong things. So whenever you're being shown a negative side of something, know that it's just so that you can be aware of your blind spots, not so that it's a threat or it poses any harm to you. You are divinely protected. You are divinely covered. You are purposeful. You are anointed. You have a lot of spiritual help available to you. You have a network of people who can help you. You have friends and family who love you and who care about you, who want to see your well-being and best interest. There is going to be abundance of all sorts. It's not just going to be in the sense of love, but it's going to be love of coming to you, not just in the sense of money, I meant to say. There's love coming into you, but you have to think positively and think about like what kind of love you want, not just settling for the love you think you could have. So this abundance is going to be in its totality, but you have to be the person or the woman or the man that you see in your mind's eye to receive it. With this Judgment card in the Orisha deck, this sun as a symbol of Arula, heaven realm of the creator. So the rays of the sun as the creator unseen positive influence on the world, the peacock, and transformation of the vulture. It is time to evolve to the next level. This situation brings about an ending. So like I mentioned earlier, this old cycle is closing. You will grow in power, but at a cost. So you've already endured the hardships for this new level that you're at. You just have to trust your power and that you're meant to be here. Honor your agreement. So if you promise to do something for someone or with someone, being a man or a woman of your word. Honoring God, giving thanks for bringing you out of that tough season that you were in, and celebrating with God and giving offerings and being grateful that you're at the promised land and being grateful about it. Sacrificing everything for the truth. So living in your truth. As uncomfortable as it may be, as different as you are, I know it may be a lot to be this different, have these different issues that you want to address and bring awareness to and champion and pioneer for, but if not you, then who? You've been chosen for a reason. Many are called. If you were chosen, too much is given, much is required. So, trust that God chose you. And if God chose you, who were you to doubt you? Okay? So that's something to take into mind and to consider. Also, when you get the Judgment card, you're also being asked to give up gossiping, drinking, alcohol, choosing a better diet. Anything that would distract you from this abundance that would get in the way of this, you need to eliminate. Now, you've already made it through the tough season, right? So any bad habits, people who don't align with your purpose, any relationships you're not supposed to be in, let these things go so that you can get abundance in all its forms. The way that things work energetically is when we have blessings, they can't manifest when we have something else occupying its space. So let go of all of anything that's associated with that old season, with the old lessons, with the exes, with the old friendships, so that you can get to your sisterhood and your tribe. You can get to the love and relationships and the marriage and the motherhood or the fatherhood or the generational wealth, okay? So be this person that you've been praying to be. You're at this season, you arrived, you are here, but will you show up? Bye, Aquarius.